The England seam attack are bowling absolute rockets at the moment. Here is one thing that I think all bowlers need reminding of. Bounce is one of those 4 performance pillars that are really important. And how do you get bounce? Well, it certainly helps when you're the height of Jofra Archer, but for those bowlers that aren't, you can still get bounce. And this is how. You need to rip down behind the ball hard, okay? It's not a push along the wicket. You can't afford to push the ball through release and expect to hit the wicket hard. Now, in this passage of play here, the England seamers are just absolutely relentless at smashing the wicket hard. And you're going to get bounce, but you get bounce by ripping down behind the back of the ball. And I want to highlight just one thing. When you rip down behind the ball hard, have a look at that. This reminds me of when I used to bowl. I was never the pace of Jofra Archer, by the way, but I realised at my pace I needed to hit the wicket hard. And my index finger would always kind of rip into my thumb. And I always came off the pitch with like a bloody thumb, and it was my index finger that was digging into it. Have a look at Jofra's finger there. Now that is extending down to the ground because he's ripping down hard through the ball. He is literally giving everything he can to get that ball into the wicket hard. Gets bounce. And obviously that's the wicket of Labuschagne there. But it's just a reminder, okay? For those people that aren't naturally gifted with height, you can still get bounce by getting a lot of backspin. How do you get backspin? You rip down and through the back of the ball, down. And there's a great example of what can happen with your index finger, your middle finger, when you absolutely do that. Seeing position's quite interesting there as well, eh? Do you hit the wicket hard, or are you pushing the ball along the wicket? Tell me, I'd love to know in the comments.